Okay,
Yeah.
so there are two things in the Apple Watch or in the Aura or in the Whoop.
Hmm.
Uh, One, they're looking at your pulse.
Hmm.
There's a deceleration of the pulse that occurs during REM sleep. During REM
Mm.
sleep, we're catatonic, and the then they have an accelerometer, which is a motion detector like a gyroscope, and they're saying, "Hey, Ali has not moved, therefore he's in REM sleep."
Mm.
Because during regular sleep, where there's a little bit of tossing and turning and motion, uh, and on the hand, Ali, if it was nighttime and you just sat in front of your computer watching porn,
Hmm.
no, whatever you watch at night, I'm not, you,
Anime.
you you'd be, you would be still, and your accelerometer would be saying you're still asleep. Uh, and if you relax, your pulse might decelerate anyway. So it's not. My point is, it's not that accurate
Not very
when it comes
accurate.
to sleep.
Hmm.
And people really get into it. And we have what's interesting with erections is that every episode of REM sleep is accompanied by an erection, assuming that you're not on medication that blocks um, erections.
And does that
Uh,
have to do with like your dreams and stuff like that? If you're
no one knows.
fantasizing, but oh, no
No,
one knows.
no one. People don't think it's associated with dreams. Nocturnal erections are a lead indicator of cardiovascular sexual health, but
Hmm.
it's a mystery as to why they occur.
Wow.
So, um, like our engineers noticed um, that their nocturnal erection time, which our device documents, was correlating with Whoop or Aura or
Hmm.
Apple Watch. There's actually a study going on now at Baylor University, United States, utilizing our technology and the Whoop, which is like the Apple Watch.
Hmm.
At the same time, showing that the data is pretty much the same. I suspect that our device is going to actually be a little more accurate because the, we have direct organ indication. You know, when you are totally relaxed and having REM sleep, you get an erection, and then it's really nocturnal erection is interesting because the sympathetic nervous system is what turns off erections. So something makes the sympathetic nervous system turn off while you're sleeping, and then you get an erection, and the parasympathetic nervous system takes over. The erection lasts like 35, 40 minutes on average, maybe longer, and then the sympathetic nervous system turns on again, and you lose the erection. Now that's a really incredible phenomena, and
Wow.
there are some brain imaging studies have been done. But I'm looking for a research doctor to look at that again, utilizing our technology, so we can see what's going on in the brain.
Would you say that, let's say, someone's trying to get pregnant or they need the sex for reproductive purposes, that it's better to have sex at night, like during the sleep cycle and stuff like that, because they're going to have a more natural, um, you know, like erectile response, and they don't have all those filters that you're talking about, where the mortgage and all that stuff, right? It's like you said, is non-existent. The alcohol, whatever substances, all that at night is non-existent.
Well,
Is
that's
that the
very
prime
interesting
time?
because I know it's a prime time, but there's a fertility doctor in New York City who wants us to add to our app a notification that would go to the female partner that her guy who is avoiding sex because he's stressed, avoiding sex because he's working too much, that he has an erection at night and it's time to jump him. Now, I don't know whether that guy's
Wow.
going to, I don't know how open-minded that guy's going to be. Hey, I got a 6 o'clock in the morning meeting with doctors in Tokyo, and you're waking me up at 2 o'clock in the morning for sex. I mean, but uh, I don't know. I think that the issue really is obviously to catch women at their peak fertility and to have sex at
Mm.
that time rather than the nocturnal erections. But